Today we'll begin with the yogic breath. This is a nasal technique where you're breathing in and out through the nose the entire time. And we're going to separate it into 3 different parts to start with, so you really get a sense of where the breath is moving in the body. And you can watch the models behind me if you like, so you can see their body moving with their breath. Start by just bringing your hands right to the top of the hip bones. Just kind of set the hands right on top of the hip bones and lift your hands up so you create a little shelf. Take your breath down into the area below the hands, breathing in through the nose and expanding the belly, and exhaling through the nose and contracting the belly. And as you do this, let the chest and the rib cage be rather still and just focus breathing deep down in the belly. So just take a few deep breaths in through the nose, out through the nose. Again, focusing on expanding the low belly as much as you can. Let's just take one more deep breath. Squeeze the breath out. And we're going to slide the hands up to the lower rib cage, right above the abdomen. And take the breath into this area. And again, roll the hands up so you create a shelf. And breathe into that area and expand the rib cage all the way around in a circle, to the back, to the sides, to the front. And as you do this, the chest stays rather still and the low belly stays rather still. And just full breath in through the nose, full breath out through the nose. And as you breathe in these different parts, notice if it's more difficult to breathe into one area and if it's easier to breathe into another. And just notice as we go through this. Take one more full breath in. Squeeze it out gently. And slide the hands all the way up to the armpits. And draw the fingers across the chest so they can overlap to start with. And using just the breath moving into the chest. Full breath in, and as you inhale, the fingers will slide apart a little bit. And as you exhale, the fingers will slide towards each other or past each other. And try not to move the hands as you do this. Just let your breath expand the chest as much as you can and squeeze it. Now while you're breathing up in this area, kind of draw your belly up and in, as if you're going to tuck your navel and your low belly right towards your spine. It's going to take 2 more real deep chest breaths, drawing the belly up and in. Feel that lift you get when you do that, the lift in the spine. Keep the shoulders down and relaxed, the neck relaxed, and the face muscles relaxed. One more deep breath in. Squeeze it out and relax the hands back down to the lap. Eyes can be closed throughout this entire exercise if you're comfortable with that, and just listen to the instructions of my voice. We're now going to connect those 3 areas of the breath into the complete yogic breath. Squeeze the breath out through the nose, and on your inhale, breathe into the low belly first, below the navel. Breathe into the upper belly, the ribs, and all the way up into the chest. One full breath in, and squeeze it out from the top down if you can, just letting the breath move all the way down, and finally squeezing the belly, press the breath out. On the inhale, full breath in, just like you're filling a pitcher of water, and full breath out, just like you're pulling a plug on a drain and the tub drains out. All the air presses out. And again, let's take a few more breaths. Shoulders down and relaxed. Neck relaxed. Face relaxed. Staying with that strong, full breath in and a full breath out. And just notice if any area of the breath is difficult to breathe into. Notice if you can get a wave motion moving with the breath, or if it feels like everything breathes at once and squeezes out at once. And just notice the difference. One more full breath in. And gently squeeze the breath out, getting a complete exchange of air. And relax the breath. Let the eyes remain closed for just a moment and breathe naturally. And as you're ready, you may open your eyes. And this might be a good time to just turn the tape off and assess how your breathing was in that exercise. Notice where in the body that your breath was tight or shut down. Notice how full you could get the breath, or if it felt rather shallow and difficult to breathe fully. And just kind of go through that exercise mentally and notice how the breath felt. With practice of this breath, laying down or sitting up, you can really increase the volume that your lungs can take in. And that really helps your yoga as well as stress relief in your life. You may notice that you feel a little calmer right now, a little less stressed. And that is a nice side benefit to your pranayama or your breathing practice.